everyone. We're back in Rebel Revolution, and today is a super special day because I'm bringing you my beautiful, incredible client today. So we can speak about the results she got herself this month, what's changed in her life in 30 days since we've met, and what's her story. I can't wait for you to hear it because it's freaking amazing, for starters, and she's an amazing human being. And I'm sure she'll be able to answer some of your questions later about what she does as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this little chat. So welcome. This is Magriet Potgieter from Write and Shine Coaching. Hello, Magriet.
Hello, Monika. Always lovely speaking with you. And thank you for the invite. I appreciate joining.
Yeah, it's always nice to have you here. And hopefully today we will have slightly less sound issues than last time.
But we can improvise.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, Magriet was running a little workshop in our group a couple of months back, maybe a month and a half ago, and the sound from my end was so bad that nobody could hear us. So, guys, when you're watching it live, come and say hello in the comments. If you're watching a replay, then hashtag replay, but let us know, how's the sound today before we find out that it's as bad as it was last time. So we've got somebody saying hello. Hi there. So Magriet, what's changed in the past 30 days? What are you doing now? What's your business?
I feel like that what's the losing weight, what do you call it, like advertisements, like it's a transformational advertisement, this, and I can really say my life has changed 100% in 30 days. I'm blown away. I don't know, where do I start, Monika?
Okay, let's go back to the beginning. So tell us, before you met, what were you doing?
Okay, so I'll start with I'm a single mom and a very high level corporate job, but a creative soul with a lot of I think ideas and passion. I'm a very passionate storyteller, and I studied I studied PR and I studied life coaching separately. So I had a lot of ideas when I met you. I think I'll start there.
So what are you doing in your corporate job?
I'm a IT manager, a project manager, HR and recruitment. That's so yes.
I remember when I first met you, you were not very happy that you were there.
No, I was frustrated. Like, I said to you the first time we met, like when you get frustrated, life is nudging you. It's like an eagle that's in his nest, and the mama always have it very comfortable. But the moment it's time to fly, the mother starts picking the feathers and she makes it very uncomfortable in that nest. So when I met you, I was becoming very, very uncomfortable in my comfort zone.
Yes, but the things you've done in the past few weeks.
Okay.
I've got you haven't they? So tell me about the idea that you've had for a business. You were getting uncomfortable, and what was the idea you initially had for what you wanted to create?
I was really struggling. So I was really reaching out to you in the time that I was like all over the show. Like I wanted to maybe go work with children because I have a lot of experience working with children. I love people. I'm a published author. So I want to start there because it's been such a journey to get to this point, to really start working focused. But I had to go through that whole process. It felt like wrestling. I was wrestling in myself, and I was like, no, I'm eating the air. And then the moment we started speaking, you would almost streamline everything for me, make it more clear. So I want to start there. So I started my Write and Shine coaching business the 23rd of last month. So I don't know how many days it's now.
It's a month and a week.
Month and a week. So it's like a baby that I gave birth to.
It truly is a baby, but what a beautiful baby it is. So tell me, what's the mission for that business?
So what I spoke to you about what I do, and so I want to bring my coach in the whole time, because it really is, people would think, oh wow, the team is doing so amazing, but behind every team there's a coach and there's a cheerleader, there's a soundboard. So when we spoke, I decided after that, I'm going to do Write and Shine coaching. I want to share my mug for everyone watching.
Oh, it's so nice.
So, Write and Shine coaching, for me personally, I had to stand up in my own life to start writing again. So, it's a very personal name. And I believe what you do is the extension of you. So, I launched this a month and a half ago, and created the Facebook group after attending training, your Facebook group training. And I literally, what I did is implement the strategies you gave. And I decided I'm going to treat it like I'm going to treat friends. But I'm also very focused in what I do as a PR and media coach. I've invited people from the media. I've invited people, coaches, business owners, people that's podcasters. So it's literally handpicked people from the beginning, the foundation phase. And we're almost hitting, I think we're in 650 now. And it's gradually, people are inviting people, and it's like-minded people. So it's buzzing and it's creative. And that's exactly what I wanted to create, is connection and vibe and inspiration in the group.
It's an actual community where people come together and they discuss ideas and they celebrate each other, isn't it?
Yes. It definitely
is. It's like a room full of best friends who are having similar goals and similar adventures and all want to write and shine. I love being in your group. So how many members did you say you've had now?
I think we're about 650 now.
And that's in 30 days?
Yeah.
That's incredible in itself. So what happened next?
But women are amazing. If you get something at a sale and you love it, you will tell your friend about it. So it's absolutely, I feel people are saying, hey, I want to join, because it's like so vibey, and I think loving and accepting, but also I specifically said it's for go-getters, it's for dreamers, and the beautiful, I think, connections and moments in that. You can't put money on it. You can't put it's real. It's not fake. It's not a show. So I'm very, very adamant about that.
Yes, you created a whole platform for your premium clients to network together and create impact together. And that togetherness, it's really, really felt in your space.
I'm so glad to. And you know what, Monika, for me, being a published author, it's so important to have a space. If you create something, and I mean, this is not even just for authors, this is for business people trying to launch new courses. This is what I have friends that makes movies. And before they release the movie, they actually get a panel of selected people to look at the thing. So that's my dream for this group, is before you launch something in public, this is a safe space with people that's excellent in their fields. This is not like, this is really go-getters, but also people with passion and heart. So they would honestly, from a good place, say, maybe change that, oh, this is wonderful. So it's being real and really to help each other amplify what we do.
The reason you've had such a big success with it is because you've started with that big vision for it. You didn't start by thinking, I need to grow a group now because I need clients. You started with your why, with your purpose, you thought about, right? What is your vision for it first?
Yeah.
And you portrayed and you created that vision out of nothing, really. The group didn't exist 4 weeks ago. And now it's this hub where powerful women come and meet and talk business, talk about, and there's no better leader for it than you.
Oh,
but
thank
anybody
you.
will understand how hard it is to fill your group with 600 hot leads. Let's just talk business for a second. In a month. I mean, smashed it.
But I enjoy it so much. It doesn't feel like work. It's so exciting for me. Like, but you've nailed it. Everything I do starts with why. I've got like a vision board, and for each client, I have a vision board like on its own.
I love
so
that.
I literally with and that's why like the summit you were invited to as well, because I know exactly, I'm so tuned in to my clients, to my group, to my like every it's but that is how it happens. It's not just like the person is, you are laser focused on what you do, but first of all why you do it, the vision. Then it's almost easy for things to find the dots with each other.
Absolutely. And people like you who, show up and implement and create, starting from their whys and leading with their mission, are always going to be successful.
Thank you.
It's
still scary. It's still scary. It's still
of course.
This is my crazy laugh. I still get very nervous, and I still get, but I think it's like before you do like a match or a game, you will always feel that butterflies. You will always feel when you do something out of the ordinary. I think it's normal to feel like I'm feeling today.
Absolutely. It's exciting and it's scary and it's exhilarating, isn't it?
Very, very, very.
But that's not the only thing you've achieved in the past 30 days.
No.
How many clients did you get?
Okay, I just want to add, like, I'm still in my corporate up until today. I was still full-time corporate. If I can just, so I'm so excited for the next 30 days.
Well, guys, for those of you who are watching and you don't know us very well, we're laughing because I push people to the limits of Magriet. And only yesterday we were talking, and we were talking about Magriet leaving her job, or at least cutting down half of her hours, because you've now got 3 clients, 3 amazing clients, and you've grown your community, and you're getting, a lot of traction in your business, and you're ready to take that next step, right?
And I did it today, and that's why I'm laughing. I think I'm still a little bit in shock, but I'm so excited because I'm thinking the whole time, if this happened while I was actually busy with full-time job, now I've got my hands loose for, like you said yesterday, and you do push people, Monika, but you've got such a beautiful way of doing it that, and the thing is, I've never experienced like a do it type of thing. It's like but it's almost like you see like a coach, when a person is ready, then you push. You didn't push me 2 days ago. You didn't say this. So it's like, it's like you also check, like a coach, the person is going to get injured if you push too soon, too hard. So that's a compliment for you. Every time you push, it's from such a good space, and it's really like your athlete is going to get hurt if she does it too quick. But with me, after a month, you pushed me and it's worked. I mean, I'm so excited. This is my I feel so excited and honored to have my hands loose for the next month.
Your hands loose. And so let's set a picture again. You've managed to achieve all of that whilst working a 50-hour per week
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, I won't lie. I'm very, you know, behind the scenes, I burned out. I was extremely tired. I've pushed
Yes.
pushed myself to the limits. I've got a 14-year-old, and it brought me to a point where I do have to make the choice. Am I going to stay in my nest, in my comfort zone, or am I going to do this leap of faith? And I just felt like after our chat yesterday, it's a no-brainer. Like if I stay in the nest, I will always regret not taking this leap of faith like I'm doing now. And I also want to mention the book that I've signed, my first book deal, also happened in this month. So I've been publishing in my mother tongue, which is Afrikaans. So this is my first English book. And I really want to dedicate it to all the go-getters, all the dreamers, and I told you yesterday, but the book's theme is no more excuses. So it's so in line with where I am currently as well.
Oh, I love that. It's so exciting for you. It's so exciting for all of us to be able to read your book soon. And it's what a freaking journey. I'm sorry, but I'm just in awe of what a high achiever. It's not nothing. You're a go-getter. You're a high performer. You're everything. You just go, you action, you implement, and you take those scary leaps of faith where other people, stay stuck in fear. They freeze, and you're like, okay, I'm scared. I need a little push.
Scared.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm so scared. Like, I won't lie. I'm so scared. I think it's human, and my head is telling me, "Are you crazy? You just cut your whole salary, like your physical comfort blanket." But everything in me is just like beyond excited, and now I can serve my 3 clients that I've already signed, and get my new clients. I can serve them from a better space as well, and that's really what I want and my group. I'm very, very fond of my group. So I'm doing like coffee chats, and I've got more time for that now, which is very, very important for me.
That was this point, I think, where we both knew that if you continue doing both, it's going to get very hard for you, because that other job wasn't fulfilling you, and it was taking a lot from you. And you've got such big dreams and such a huge vision, and you're just going and getting it.
It's the thing. It's like
burn out further doing that other thing, right?
I also think maybe in a way the burnout brought me to this place of what's my priorities. I know what's my why, but what's my priorities? I don't want to lose myself in building something. That's not right either. And it's like I really want to give my best, and and that's part of my decision that I made today as well. Like, I want to be 100% there in the moment as well. And being burnt out and stressed out, and it's a very high price to pay, and it's not worth it. So I'm very excited about what I've done today.
So would you say this coaching business is your little ticket to freedom now?
It definitely is. Like I'm always said, man, I'm definitely a very what's the word? I really love writing. And I wrote my first article now for an international magazine. And I said writing has always been my sword. And I do believe that. So Write and Shine is my sword into the next season. And I really hope to inspire other people through this. So that's my heart, is to inspire. It doesn't help you. You do a lot of things, but you haven't touched hearts and lives. So that's absolutely my heart for this.
So when did you first find that writing is your sword?
I would say when I could start writing, like literally when I think 6 or 7 years old, I started writing, and that's how I launched the other branch for the Write and Shine coaching as well for the children. The Write and Shine Future Stars also
Yes.
started this month. And it's my heart to really equip children from a young age to make them aware of their gifts, that we are all born with it.
I know, and it's just so great that somebody is taking the time to create that space for them.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
while we do go and chase a career, and we tell our kids that to go after the dreams, we often forget that they can go after them now. They don't have to wait till they're 25 or 47 or 68. They can literally start now, no matter what age they are.
You know what my son did yesterday?
What did he do?
The online coaching training that he did.
Oh yeah, that is amazing. Tell us about that, because
so my son was chosen to be a coach for an American group, but it's just amazing. He's 14 years old, and then also he's starting if he's heading up the Write and Shine Future Stars division to do interviews with children about their gifts. So he's definitely 14 and ready to go. Like he's going to absolutely smash it. I have no doubt.
Oh, and this is just beautiful, and so important for kids to know that they can go and get it. That we were raised with so many restrictions, like limiting beliefs about what we can and can't achieve, and it's so important that you're taking with your son an active part in making that different.
And I appreciate you saying that, because I was hesitant of doing it this early in the business. But for me personally, your business is an extension of who you are. And my son, he's my legacy. He's my heart outside my body. And he's a reflection of who I am as well. So if he's not empowered and equipped, then it's almost like it starts at that type of thing for me. So I'm excited to see this grow as well.
And he's so confident. I've watched his video earlier. It's great to see, really great to see.
Love it.
He is Write and Shining too.
Oh, love it.
So where can people find you if they've got kids with massive talents?
They must just reach out to me on my Facebook page. I'm Magriet Potgieter, Afrikaans. They're more than welcome to reach out to me directly or join the group Write and Shine through your PR and media presence. And we can definitely connect. You've seen in the group, there's people that bake cakes, there's people who draw, there's writers, there's podcasters, any creative person. We celebrate and we invite you.
Do you remember this? Remember, maybe you don't remember. We don't remember them, but I just imagine your group as that bohemian little house where just artists and creatives meet and people with visions and
love it,
create impact, and they all wearing their berets. That's Write and Shine right there.
I love it.
It's great.
But it is almost like that. It's definitely that type of vibe. I almost feel like an Alice in Wonderland type of vibe, with a table and just bringing gifts and celebrate. It's like a big party every day.
So how are you feeling now that you've got your first few clients? You've grown your group to 600 members, got your first international publishing deal for your book. Your son is becoming a coach and you're helping children shine the light on their gifts. And how are you feeling about all this?
If you say that, I want to start crying, and I'm a crybaby.
Cry away. We're both going to probably start crying.
No, I'm you see. I'm so glad.
And I can't wait to see what you're going to get up to next year, because next month I know you're going to double it, but in the next year I don't know, my brain's too small. I can't imagine.
It's insane, but I really, really want to honor you as my coach. Like our friendship as well, but my coach. It's like, I think behind the scenes, and people would always say, whoa, there's effort, there's hours, there's tears, there's Oh, yeah.
Oh, stop it.
I didn't even bring tissues. I didn't think I was going to cry this. But it's so rewarding. And I actually, I can't, I really feel I can't believe how quick this has happened. To be honest, I didn't think it will. And I'm launching the magazine in November, ne?
Yes, but it wouldn't have happened if you didn't, take
Yeah,
action, take bold, powerful action
absolutely.
and
I'm
implement
pushing
it. You've
myself
created.
absolutely. And it's like I can read luckily the group. Sorry about the tears now. But it's happy tears. It's like almost like
Oh, I wish I could just get on the train to South Africa right now and give you a hug.
oh, it's
And a
just so
celebration
unreal.
for Pepper.
And you know what? During COVID, to start something like this, it took everything in me, like all resilience, I think every ounce of courage, every ounce of wisdom, every ounce of life lessons, every book that I've ever read. It feels like it's here now.
It's
It's
aligned. It is,
yeah.
and it's an inspiration. And I hope that everybody watching it just understands that this is possible for you too.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You just have to
Absolutely.
go for it, like Magriet did. She just went for it, and she decided that she's going to create this beautiful business.
But the thing is as well, you can decide to start it, but you have to have the right voices in your life. Yeah, and you have to know exactly when to jump. So that I also want to really emphasize as well tonight.
You got to surround yourself with the right people.
Yeah.
If you've got
Yeah.
lots of people who are non-believers in your ideas, don't talk to them.
No, absolutely. But also like I think use a lot of wisdom when you create something new, but push. You have to push. You can't when you're scared go back, Then you have to push harder almost. If you're scared or if you're unsure, just go through that.
We've got the button.
I love it. Exactly.
Got the button, the bullshit button where we self-sabotage, right?
You used it on me a few times.
I mean, sometimes it's needed even for me. Sometimes I have to buzz on myself.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, we're all human. It's not like this is the perfect picture of entrepreneurial. It takes sacrifice, it's hard work, but it's I think if you're fueled, and that's my slogan, is inspired by stories, fueled by love. And that's exactly what, so I really I'm so passionate and inspired, and that's what I want to everyone that gets in touch with a brand or with so I'm just so excited to see it happening already.
Yes, and I'm excited to see whatever you're going to come up with tomorrow, because I know it's going to be amazing, because your brain is just a brain fire. I mean,
I do sleep.
I can't wait. Thank you for being so vulnerable and sharing your so inspiring story. I'm inspired. I'm gonna go and rethink my business after this.
But you are amazing. I really couldn't have asked for anyone better on this journey with me. I appreciate you so much. My coach blowing the whistle and like that's how it feels, and just cheering, and you're there 24/7. Like if I'm having a bad day, you're also there, type of thing. So it's not just for, like show, you're really there, hands on. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you. But I wouldn't have been able to do this for you unless you did it yourself.
I think that's the key.
I'm just there to push you. And
yeah.
And call you out when you're sabotaging, or maybe perhaps give you a strategy or step-by-step plan. But I can't do the work for you. You've achieved this, and you get full credit for it.
I'm very proud. I won't lie. But I'm so excited to see if a thing starts like this. I mean, yeah. I would really love to see you in a year's time, yeah, to come back and visit.
Oh, we will. We will do a year's recap.
Yes, I think so.
What would you say to people who are on the fence about getting a coach, starting a business, moving forward with the idea?
I cannot emphasize the power of coaching enough. I can't. Like, for me personally, not only being a single mother, in my life, as in a business, I can't imagine doing this. And you know what? I had a nonprofit for 11 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was the loneliest years of my life because I built something and I was so in it. I never had a soundboard. And the power of a coach, I think that's why this ignited so fast, because you soundboard and then you execute and you're accountable, and it just is a game changer to have a life coach or a coach. It depends on what you're doing. If you need your life, I had a coach that helped me emotionally as well, especially during COVID. And because you can't pour from an empty cup. So I had a coach for a few weeks, and then I got you after that. So for me, it was like an internal rise and shine. So I had to shine first from within, and then the magic happened. So it's depending on phases in your life. But I think I will personally always have a coach, always, for something, like business, everything.
Me too. That it is underestimated what can change
Yes,
inside you, and the parts of yourself that you don't even know exist start emerging. And
exactly.
I've seen it working with coaching myself. I can't even. Yeah, it's indescribable unless you're doing it.
That's the thing. And you know what's the beauty is to really invest in yourself. Like me, I didn't have money. Like it's really a thing of investing in yourself by taking out money in exchange for services as well. And that's dignity type of thing. So I really,
There are so
really
many ways people can invest in themselves.
exactly.
Money should be the last thing that stands in
Yeah.
between of where they are and where they want
Yeah.
to be.
And I think that's the beauty of our conversation. And I really think there should be more conversations about the power of coaching, and like even conversations with coaches next to a field, because there's really, I think, so much emphasis put on the teams and the winning trophy. But what about the coach behind the scenes that's helping with the strategy and, picking the players and, all that type of angles for this story. So I really can't emphasize enough how needed. And I think, yeah, I can't live life without a coach anymore. For some reason in my life, I need it.
And now we both get to support people, and those people that we support people, and it's just it creates
Exactly.
this ripple effect in a world of goodness, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And I mean, to really, a coach for me is a calling. It's something I take very seriously. And like I said earlier, if you pushed me too hard, and I trust you 100%. It's a relationship. Like I trust your words in my life and in my business. If I didn't, I wouldn't have been open to what you say. And
Absolutely.
and I really think coaching as a calling should be taken in that light as well. You see potential in people, and you really try to bring out the best in the person. But the person needs to be your athlete, needs to be there 100% in it as well.
Yes, exactly. And you need to have pure intentions and
There,
focus
there you go.
completely on your client. And you can't do that
You
when
can't.
the bill drawer is on your mind, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why I tell people to get premium clients. But this is a conversation for another time. Thank
I'd
you.
love to have it.
Maybe we should have it one day. We
We
should have a
should.
little coffee chat. You like cappuccinos, I hear.
I love it. I love it.
We should have a little cappuccino chat. Thank you for coming over today. And guys, if you enjoyed listening to Magriet, if you want to know more about her PR, media, coaching business, if you want to join that group for Bohemian artists, creators, coaches, creators, and you want to be a part of it, then go and join it. It's Write and Shine.
PR and media presence.
PR and media presence group.
Yeah.
Okay. You can join it and see how to create a beautiful, magical space for your clients where they feel held, supported, and loved. You're loving on them like crazy, and I
really am. And that's the, I can't actually believe how people can feel even through social media, hey? Can really see through bullshit and fake and show, and people are really feeling loved and celebrated because it comes from a good place. I actually literally have no agenda except celebrating, inspiring. That's my heart for this whole thing.
And that's why it works so well.
I think so.
I can't wait to have this conversation again in 12 months' time. I'm sure we will have actually, guys, I'm lying. We will have another one in 12 months' time about Magriet and where she is in the world. But you will see her again in about 2 weeks because she'll come back to give you a masterclass in storytelling. And I know you've asked for this during the challenge. Some people said, I struggle with telling stories in my content. Well, I brought you the best of the best.
I love storytelling.
So Magriet will be here to give you some tips, some advice, some pointers on how to make your stories pop, and how to inject your love and your soul into them. So watch out for that. I'm going to create an event in our group for that. And I will see and speak to you all later. If you have any questions for Magriet, you can drop them in the comments. I'm sure she will be pleased to answer them or meet you for a cappuccino chat. I will speak to you all soon.
Thanks for having me. Bye.